Money. It cannot be only a social and environmental aspect, but we have to also put a lot of attention on the economic aspect.
Think 7 generations ahead. How can we create something that's sustainable?
Business model is the general description of the process and connections that an organization has in order to deliver value. Value can be understood in many ways, such as the general service and products offered by a company, social impact of the general operations, as well as environmental implications of those operations. Most business today operate from a linear thinking, externalize most of the hidden costs, especially regarding social and environmental impacts. Moreover, some business tend to think about sustainability from a problem-solving point of view, in which the company runs after the consequences of linear business practices. Such an approach has a place in sustainable and circular economy. However, what if instead, running after the problems we create, we would redesign our practice in ways that those problems would not be created in the first place?
So we should think about 3 steps: reduce, reuse, recycling.
In case of circular economy, in business model, the most popular is and the best well-known is the resolve model of Ellen MacArthur Foundation, which was the base for circular economy.
Ellen MacArthur Foundation. They introduced the model which is called resolve. So regenerate, share, optimize, loop, virtualize, and exchange. And these 6 aspects we should take into the action and think how we can develop in our companies. We provide some tool based on business model canvas. It's triple-layer business model canvas, which is focused on the 3 aspects such as economic, environmental, and social. That's the tool for provide more complex information about circular economy. You have to look for the whole supply chain of your company.
Business model innovation can be a great tool for visualizing and redesigning the way your business operates. You can create a set of different canvases to evaluate the impacts of different aspects of a business, such as the input and outputs of materials, stakeholder mapping, for example, for issues related to networking and transport, social capital and social value. And having that perspective in mind, it is then possible to use different methodologies or tools, such as design thinking, to introduce innovations to your business or to simply reproduce identified good practices in a certain theme to improve your business.
So everything we do, we think about how can we use less energy if it's not based on solar energy, for example, or wind energy. If I have to buy a product, I will always look for the most sustainable product I can find.
When it comes to economic, you should think about the client because it's the most valuable thing for your company. I think the most important to understand what its environmental aspect and how they can transfer the waste, how the material can be more efficient.
Have a plan where you have this continuously improvement. So this year, for example, 20% of all the goods I buy would have a certification or be ecological produced, whatever, depending on the sector you're in. And then say next year I want to do this and that.
When we develop some system for the waste management, we will receive more money. It's like what is the most key component, it's like the clients and the interconnection between like different stakeholders of the companies.
Think 7 generations ahead. How can we create something that's sustainable? It's a win-win-win situation where we win, our customers win, but also the nature.
In addition to becoming more sustainable, to business model innovation, you may develop a few new circular business opportunities on the way, either by being more efficient in operations or by expanding your revenue base to new clients as well as developing new offers.